Hello everyone. My name is Garrett Okamber, and welcome back to State of Decay. This is State of Decay 2.
I honestly don't know.
And I'm recording this in post. The voice, at least. I have not felt well since this weekend. I, plain and simple, went to the movies, and I think I had way too much salt. Normally I have like a cast iron stomach, but I seriously underestimated how much sodium I was having, and it's made me feel rather weird. And then on top of it all, within the same day, I injured myself lifting something, so I'm not as well as I could be, but I'm okay. I'm here. Been a little bit sad. Emotionally, but that's, you know, that's usually destroy that fence there. I just want fence is begging to be run over. So I recorded this in post, and it's just plain and simple. I didn't have to keep up with it. If anything, I'm trying to save my energy for live streaming. I'm really enjoying doing that. I really am. It's enjoyable to see react. Actually be alive. I'm not a very social person. I am absolutely terrified of crowds and strangers. I have a large amount of xenophobia. But if I'm able to do something for people to elicit some sort of good response, to be a voice in the room for live viewers, I mean, surprisingly, I'm handling that pretty well. I would say I'm doing better and better. Even if the stream seemed a little bit more ramshackle to some degree. Here I am trying to actually refuel this vehicle. Zombies just won't let up. They won't let up. They keep coming behind me. Where are you? You're a zombie. I've decided to belly up and do this quest mission for these people on the bridge. People have some very odd requests when it comes to zombies, and we're going to attempt to do the quest that they are going to assign to us, and that is to locate one of their dead friends. I don't know what their intentions are with their dead friends, but considering they've tied up zombies before and they wanted to get like a flock of zombies, seems like their intentions are pretty bad, even if they think that they're doing something noble or good, or I don't know. These are the kind of human beings that kind of disassociate and they believe everything that they're doing has a legitimate reason. So it's like, oh yeah, we want to have a room full of zombies because we think they can be saved, or we like the way they are now. They're always going to come up with a reason for it. So they want me to locate Kyatt, and I believe his name's Kyatt. It's hard to read the text when it's all minimized. It's funny when I'm doing these post
Don't do anything
things
stupid
with
before
audio.
I get there.
The viewfinder is really small.
Can't believe I'm
so
out here to rescue a
sometimes
freaking
I can't
zombie.
exactly see what characters are saying. But the gist of it is, find our friend, bring him back here. Or not bring him back here, per se, to just, you know, make sure he's there. And I could have done this mission. I'm going to say, in retrospect, I could have actually completed this mission to the T. But I kept running into an issue where I couldn't outrun the zombie in question, because newly infected are super fast. So, yeah, this mission was not going to be, this is not going to run as smoothly as it should. And, making good progress. He's in a shed. I mean, honestly, couldn't I just, like, know that he's in the shed and just leave it there? That makes sense, right? I know he's there. Why don't I just lock the door and wait for them to come? But that's not the case. Here I get swarmed out of nowhere. Yeah, that is a bomb. Hate to waste an explosive like that on a normal horde, but I'd rather not lose a character, especially one I've been training. So he's gonna break out along with this other zombie, and he's he's gonna come after me, so I can't kill him. I'm not supposed to kill him. But he's very fast. So now I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I guess I just leave. I guess I leave. So I go in my vehicle, he's already on the door. Now here's the thing, normally driving like this, you'll probably kill the zombie just by driving. They get ripped off by sheer force. If I let him break the door, that's a waste of my vehicle. That's a waste of resources. So I'm trying to get him off the door. Hey there, come after me. Come on. I want you to do it. So here I think I have enough distance, and then I start realizing there's other zombies in the area. I can't, emergency bomb my way out. So here I mess up. I don't hit the door, so now the zombies are close to the car. Now I realize it's getting really dangerous. They've been able to catch me, they've hurt me, so I just don't care what happens. I decide to drive forward. He's on the back, and this is where I mess up. Yeah, he hits the fence. He would have died anyways. He would have hit a part of the road anyways, and especially if I did that, he would have been dead. So I screwed up the mission. I go back to the bridge to find out if there's any reaction to that. They don't really care, I guess. I mean, they do, but they don't. It didn't hurt my relationship with them fully, which is good. Honestly, the way I see it is, I've explained it as I would in real life. I'd be like, well, your friend was already dead. You do know this, right? Sorry I couldn't give you the closure you wanted, but at least know that he won't be biting anyone else. Yeah. I'm enjoying getting back into State of Decay 2. This is the first time in weeks that I've played it. I guess I've been so obsessed with Jurassic World Evolution. These were two games I was looking forward to. Mostly State of Decay 2 I was looking forward to for the longest time. Jurassic World, I really got more into it as it neared its development end. So it's been fun to play a zombie survival game, a really good quality zombie survival game, and then it's been really good to play a management game. There's not many management games that I could sit down for hours and hours and hours and hours and play. A few of them would definitely be, Jurassic World. Would definitely be Age of Empires 2. Would definitely be what's the name of that one? Age of Wonders 3, which by the way is getting a new game. They're creating a fantasy science fiction space version. So I don't know if it'll be in their same world or if it will be something completely new and different. That'll be interesting to see, since I'm really sold on Age of Wonders 3 and their fantasy medieval world. But here, what was I doing at this house? That's right, this infestation. I figured I would take out this infestation. Where did I take it out? Because it's here, and it's a problem for me. I don't want it to continue being a problem. I want to make sure that I can pass by this area and do well. Plus, it helps people, it helps their well-being to know that there's not going to be a lot of zombies concentrated in one area. If you let an infestation just sit there, more will appear around it. I've kind of neglected to resolve that same issue. A little bit towards the east of this map, there's an entire area that's just filled with zombies. At some point in the future, I'm going to have to tackle that. But in these 2 episodes that I recorded today, I did not go there. I did not end up doing that. I almost thought that guy was a feral, the way he jumped in. I didn't hear the cue, I didn't see it on the mini-map, but part of me got a little concerned. You never know. We got more zombies coming in the house from different angles. They never seem to come in exactly where you are, unless these... This does make sense. Zombies reactive to sound. So, yeah, if they don't see you, but they sense you, they're gonna come in. They're gonna do what they can. This is a little bit off topic, but I guess kind of sort of the same thing. I'm really excited about the World War Z game that's coming out, and I saw some gameplay. There's some E3 commentary gameplay that was released on YouTube, and oh my god, Now, it's going to be a Left 4 Dead style game, where it's 4 people surviving. I am hoping you can still play with bots. I am hoping the bots are actually good. Of course, playing with my friends would be amazing as well. But I like the way the game looks. It looks amazing. The zombies are... I mean, yeah, you're given a lot of ammunition. There's a lot of guns, but they're harder to kill than your average zombie because they are incredibly fast. And the headshot definitely is what puts them down. You could spray into a sea of zombies. And I mean by a sea of zombies, apparently there's over, what was it, 500? Actually, there might be more. It's like over 500 zombies present at any time. I believe it's 500. I could be wrong. It could be more than that. But that's 500 zombies that are already aware of your presence, moving in on you at any time. That game is going to be phenomenal for that reason alone. And there's a lot of people criticizing the very... what are my people doing? What are my people doing? Come on. And then I hear the explosion, and there... I don't know what to say. Somebody tried opening the gate, and they blew up the van. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I didn't know when. I didn't know how. I'm lucky I didn't lose anybody. But anyways, with World War Z, people were criticizing when they heard about that game, because a lot of people didn't like the movie. And I don't know why they didn't like the movie. I have no idea why they didn't like the movie. It was a pretty good movie. But maybe because it wasn't the book, perhaps? I'm sorry, but we all can't be Harry Potter. You know, not all these movies will end up like Harry Potter did, where, you know, it does a pretty damn good job of emulating the book. I'm gonna go on foot and look for this these supplies. It seems reasonable. But yeah, I remember people were getting upset about hearing they were making a game based after the visuals of the movie. I could say the visuals.
I can work with this.
You could even say it's based on the events of the movie, but you're not Brad Pitt, clearly. So people were upset about it. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I didn't know this vehicle's here, by the way. Hello, vehicle. Let's see what you have in the trunk. You have some goodies for us. That's good to see. And we have a vehicle for future use. And there's a bloater I'm going to want to take care of in a second. Yep, there he is. Hello, Stinky. Shoot the Stinky. But I'm loving what I'm seeing with that game. I think that game is going to be quite something. For what it is. I mean, it's going to be a Left 4 Dead style game, and there's not too many games within that genre, so now's a good time to have games to kind of fill that niche. Fast action, survival, and the horror elements. And the fact that there's so many zombies, or siafu as they call them, in this game world at any time makes it very, very, very creepy, very spooky, very scary. You have to make a lot of tough decisions really fast, and that's going to be cool to see. You're literally fighting armies and armies and armies of zombies in usually close proximity. One of the buildings is very Left 4 Dead style. You're inside of a skyscraper, and you have to fight your way down onto the streets of New York, I believe. And since it's next gen, it really feels like you're there. It really does feel like you're there. You could look out the windows, you can see the streets are littered with trash and bodies and all this stuff. And there's an eerie sort of lighting. And that's just one area. I think there's at least 3 or 4 campaigns so far. And they're based around different areas of the movie. And I believe they said that there's more to come. Obviously, games these days, you can't just finish the game and put it out. There's going to be DLC. There has to be DLC. Looks cool. I would say give it a look if you're curious. I'll definitely be playing that when that comes out for the channel. Yay, enthusiasm. I have to actually pause this because one of my friends is contacting me. Yeah, so, I think that game is definitely it's definitely something to look at. I'm not as pumped for it now that I know it's a Left 4 Dead style game. I like that, don't get me wrong, but I also hate it because it implies that most of the work is going towards the multiplayer support. And as somebody who likes to take their time, like I played the original Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 for years on end alone. And I enjoyed it. And the AI was good enough that you could play it effectively. I mean, yeah, there were certain things you couldn't do, but for the most part, you could get away with it in Left 4 Dead. And then when Vermintide came out, I was, of course, playing that with my friends, but when I wanted to go play it alone, the bots were terrible. The AI was terrible. And it's remained terrible. I don't know about Vermintide 2, but honestly, that made me not want to buy Vermintide 2, because it's like, if I want to play the game that I purchased, I literally won't be able to, because if the AI is just as bad, then it's not going to be an agreeable experience. I know a lot of people said that was a good game, but I'm not super psyched as it could be for the World War Z game, just because of the type of game it is. I'm still going to enjoy the hell out of it. I'm going to try to play as much, and if, we don't know what the single-player AI is going to be like. Right. Maybe they just remove the other players completely. I mean, that makes surviving really hard, but I would enjoy that. I'd enjoy trying to be a challenge mode kind of gamer. Just be like, okay, well, I'm going to try to survive these levels that are designed for 4 people. I mean, if there's over 500 zombies, that's ridiculous. One person, a ton of guns. just try to survive. But I was super psyched about State of Decay 2, obviously, because I'm playing it here. This game is amazing, and I've been super psyched about it. So it's good to get back into it and enjoy it. There's other games too coming out this year. There's a lot of zombie games, frankly speaking, a lot of zombie games. This was the first of many, and hopefully most of those come out this year. I want to say I'm hoping Bannerlord comes out, but we all know my stance on that. I want it, but it's not here yet. So I've picked up Arsenal here. I don't remember. Wow, I've been talking about this other game, and I should be probably focusing on what's happening here. It's kind of a relaxed kind of video. I picked up Arsenal for the first time. This is the doctor that I got randomly generated at the beginning of the game. If you play the tutorial, you get a doctor, and you get to choose 2 characters. You also get a soldier. The soldier and Arsenal, the doctor, are kind of terrible. And although I've made the soldier into something of a powerhouse, I still don't like her as much as I do the primary characters to start out with, because she's slow. Arsenal seems pretty cool, though, surprisingly. For a character I haven't even leveled up. Hi, Windows Defender, how are you? Yeah, you haven't been protecting me, you know that. It doesn't care. It's Windows Defender. Windows Defender will interrupt your videos. I didn't actually know if that was going to appear on here or not, but apparently it did. Hello, Windows Defender. I hate Windows 10. It's so obtrusive. It is. It really is. I would flip my shit if I was recording a Gmod video, live performance, and that got in the way of a shot. I would be so angry. I think it's one of the reasons I stopped doing Gmod videos. It's because I knew eventually I'd be switching over to Windows 10, and I was just not looking forward to an interruption. It's annoying. It's annoying. But yeah, here we are playing as Arsenal. I'm actually doing fairly well with him. I'm playing very smart, probably because I know he's an actual doctor character. We have a character that's better at chemistry and stuff, or pharmacology, but this character has a lot of stuff based around medical stuff. By default, he's supposed to... I was scratching my nose there. And I'm like, oh, can I go back? No, I can't do that. There's a zombie trapped in that trailer, by the way, to my left. I hear a sound. Yeah. It's definitely a zombie trap in there. But I'm trying to be careful with him, because I don't want to lose him. I haven't gotten attached to the character at all. It's the first time I've ever touched him. But it would be unfortunate if I lost him. I'm going to take some risks here with those. Probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. He needs experience. And I do end up leveling him up in wits. even though it takes me a while to get around to it. I don't know why it took me so long to do it.
Folks. We got a feral up.
I'm sorry.
Just going about the daily tasks, though. And there was a feral. He's gone now. It's good for us. It's very good for us. Okay, just gonna take a look at that model. You never really get a chance to really admire the models, too. Half the time you're so busy running away. Especially when the game puts you in really unfair situations where there's just tons of zombies coming from different angles. The faster ones, like, there's your typical, like, average speed zombie, and then there's the blitzkrieg
Anyone available
zombies.
to ask around for supplies?
When a large group of those appear at any given time, you don't have time to let information sink in. I need to figure out which gun I put away. There we go. Yeah, let's repair it and equip that. Good. He's good to go. He is good to go. So we're going to be heading over to grab some more supplies. I believe we're looking for food. I'm kind of running a little bit low on food, but I do end up resolving that issue, though, in the next episode, 100%. I end up getting a lot of food stuff that I buy or find, and you get lucky, you get an upswing sometimes, and then other times you have your downswings. I mean, I've had a few episodes, even on the live streams, where things get a little bit complicated, and you're just trying to go day by day, and I have no idea what I was doing there. Like, I want to go through here for once, and I just messed it up. This vehicle is terrible, by the way. These are like the worst vehicles known to man. They're unreliable, clunky, and they swerve. So awful to control. And here I am off-roading this thing. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I hit a tree. I can barely turn it. It's that bad. It's just what it is. It's what it is. But it has a lot of gas. And if it blows up, I won't really care too much. It won't be a vehicle that I will mourn the loss of. We have a lot of zombies incoming, so I'm going to have to go inside this house. And then I realized that there's no reason to be in this house.
Somebody already picked this.
I'm like, wait a minute. It's empty. And every zombie and its mother decides to come out, so I'm getting out of here. I'm going inside the vehicle, and we're gonna get out of here before we get. Let's get this guy out there. Yeah, he's out the door. I got another one, and it just won't let go. Let go, please. Okay. Let's not get stuck. Let's not get stuck. So we're gonna go around this way onto the road. We've actually been to these areas before that we're about to search, and that's gonna make things very interesting for us. First off, there's a big zombie, so we're gonna have to get some distance between us and the big one. And I have no idea why I did that. I guess I didn't intend to do that. Part of me was a little bit afraid. It started to accelerate really fast, and I hit something and it caused me to flip. So I'm confident we can get out of the vehicle here and not attract the attention of the big one. I believe we'll be okay. We do have two zombies, though, trying to flank us, so this one didn't know we were there, and now he apparently knows we were there. Calling BS on that, but this one obviously knew we were there, and I did a quick action shot, took him out. Pretty proud of that. So we're gonna go investigate this little shed and see if there's anything worthwhile in here. And if I remember correctly, there really isn't. There really isn't. You know, better safe than not. Let's shoot some zombies. I'm doing pretty good with Arsenal, though. I'm actually playing it very calm and safe, and I think that comes down to my actual how I feel right now. I mean, I'm very kind of I feel a little sick, so I am trying as best as I can to observe my surroundings.
Somebody
And
already.
I felt I've done a pretty good job of that. And that's all we find in there. It's kinda kind of mediocre loot, but you never know when you're going to need an extra blade. You never know when you're going to need, you know, an energy drink. Barely use the energy drinks, though. They're even worse in this game than they were the original. In the original, you could keep using them and keeping your character awake. In this game, there's a diminishing return. So you use it, and
Just what I was looking.
you
I'm on
can't
my
use
way
another one
back.
for a while. Or you can, but it won't do anything for you. You literally become caffeine resistant. So that's a problem. But it's realistic. I mean, take it from somebody who ingests caffeine every day of their life. I'm addicted to Coca-Cola. I absolutely need this soda in my life. It keeps me awake and makes me feel good. But when I don't have it, I get horrible headaches. And even though I have all this caffeine in my system, I get very tired. Like, I'm fairly tired right now. But it's just midday for me. It's 11:48 at night. And this is the middle of the day for me. So, I'm already tired. And I'll just remain tired. Could I not be stuck on that wrong thing? Zombie, she wants to go for a ride, so give her her wish. So yeah, I'm just, you know, kind of tired. And that's reality. I have become somewhat caffeine resistant today. And some days I'm not. Some days I have it, and I'm like super charged and ready to go. And then days like this, and I just want to curl up into a ball and make these sounds as I sleep. Apparently I meet in my sleep. Like, I don't know. But we're heading back to base. We've got some stuff. We're going to share the wealth. We've done a good job. We haven't died. And on this save, I haven't lost any characters. Like, I haven't lost any of my crew. This is my starting save. This is the first thing I've ever done. First save since the game came out. And I'm having trouble completing the primary goal because I haven't had the time to look for plague hearts. And I haven't uncovered them on the map. So at some point, I have to travel and start searching for plague hearts. Right now, I can't complete the game until I kill all the plague hearts. So where are they? There's some areas way up north, and I had planned to go to them at multiple occasions, and I haven't been there yet. I'm assuming there's some up there. But here's where I leave this video. We're going to... Oh, God. I don't know what unholy concoction I have on here, but I guess we're going to end this episode with that strange zombie twerkage. See you all later. The next State of Decay 2 video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.